Hi, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. So today we're going to take a look at a stock T680. It's got the big shack on it. It's the 76-inch high bunk. We have lots of these trucks in stock pretty much at all times. So let's go take a tour of the truck and let's head outside. This is a 2019 T680 equipped with a 455 horsepower Paccar engine. This is a stock truck that we carry pretty much at all times. So if it's something that you're interested in, you can give us a call and we'll pretty much have one of these available for you at all times. We got a few more way over there, but let's dive in and take a look at the truck here. So man, it's a beautiful day here today, nice and sunny, a little bit chilly though. Trucks come standard with these aerodynamic dams down below there, also running all along the bottom there. Those are just to improve aerodynamics. We also order them with a partial chassis fairing right here, so it ends. We have the step with access. Fuel capacity is 120 gallons on both sides, so you got 120 gallons here and on this side as well. We order the 3-foot deck plate. Make sure that when you're ordering a truck that you give yourself lots of extra deck plate, because each one of these 1-foot sections are about 400 bucks Canadian aftermarket. So it's a very inexpensive option to order from the factory, so make sure you don't forget to do that. We order these trucks with the Kenworth AG400L suspension. So it's got the 4-bag suspension. It's a very smooth riding suspension, low maintenance. Aluminum rims on the front and on the back, of course. And those are the Durabrite wheels. So just soap and water, and they're always shiny. 24-inch air slide Holland fifth wheel. It's a 35-ton rating, FW35 with a 24-inch slide. And the ended frame configuration, we just have your basic finished cross member there with the flange tapering down below here. These trucks are ordered with a 3-way locking differential, and the locker is on the forward axle. That's where most of the weight sits. So if you are ordering a 3-way lockup, it doesn't make sense to put it on the back axle. Put it on the forward axle. That way you get more traction. Michelin tires, X multi-energy Ds, and we have the ground exhaust. We can put exhaust up the back of the cab, but it adds 75 pounds to the weight of the truck. So this just helps keep the weight down. You can see the exhaust port right here. That is a factory installed bunk heater. So you can run that while the truck is shut off. That little heater will keep the cab nice and toasty warm for you. With the 680, your suspension mounts for the cab are outboard of the frame, so you have a nice wide stance. So it just gives you a little bit more stability in a windy situation, and you have a little bit more stability with the cab there. Breakaway style mirrors are standard on the truck, so these ones are painted. They break away quite easily in both directions. You can hear it cracking. That's just ice. We just washed the truck here, cleaned it up for the video. Let's open up the hood and see what it's all about. Now when opening up the hood, all you need is 35 pounds of force to open up the hood. So you'll see that both of my feet are planted on the ground, and we'll open up the hood. right, so like I said before, this has the Paccar 455 horsepower engine, 1650 pound-foot of torque. Very reliable, very good on fuel. So that's what she is right here. We order the trucks with a battery boost terminals right there. Your fuel filter. You got a nice centralized fluid level check, so your engine oil fill, you can check your power steering, your engine oil, your engine oil check, and then your fill is right here. Your washer fluid, you can see how full it is. It's very clear and visible. And then up above there, you got your coolant. Let's take a look on the other side. So on this side here, we have your turbo. It's a hot side of the engine. There's the safety latch for a windy day, automatically engages, so you can click that to close the hood now. Shown this in previous videos. Quite often you have this filter. Oh, this is frozen solid. No, there we go, we got it. So there's your cab filter for the HVAC system, so easy to change that filter out. And there we go, click it right back in. No tools are needed, even on a cold day. Right now it's about -15 Celsius, so it's a little chilly. And we order the truck with disc brakes on the front axle, so you can see right here, there's the disc brakes. Let's close up the hood and take a look inside. All right, so something I haven't talked about in previous videos is the door seal on our T680 and T880 cabs, also on the W990. So we've updated the door to open 30% more, so you get a lot more space to get in and out of the truck. But what we have also done is we put a triple door seal on the truck. So you have a seal right here on the door. You have a secondary seal down here, which is below the line where a person would walk. So your foot is up here, not down here where you're going to wear out the seal. And then we have a third one up here that runs all the way around up top. So that's a triple door seal, a great feature on the 2.1 meter cab. All right, so here we are inside the truck. I'm gonna do double duty on the camera here, so we should probably hear myself a lot better than outside with all the traffic going by. But how we order these stock trucks, as far as the dash is concerned, we have the 6 gauges right here in the cluster and storage pocket right here. If you're ordering a truck, you can fill this up with gauges, or you can put in the navigation screen as a option. You have your trailer brake controller right here. You have your engine fan, your cruise control, traction control, your hill assist to disable that for the automatic transmission, your DPF, spare switch, air suspension dump, your diff locks, and then this is your preset for running your PTO with the new VECU system that our trucks are running on, your PTO switch and your 5th wheel slide. So it's got a nice gauge cluster of what a person would normally need. Let's take a little closer look down here. All right, so over here we have your door lock system. With the door locks, there is a hole in the bottom here so that if you have the door open and it's raining, the moisture can just go through the door, and there's actually holes in the bottom of the door for the water to kind of drip through and keep it from shorting out this system up here. So this is an automatic down, so you can kind of see here where you push it and it will click in, and then it'll automatically go down. The passenger side is just a manual up and down, and then you got your window controls right here, your mirror controls, and then the heated control right up there. This is the exterior light test. So that's a feature when the truck is on. You can do an exterior light test, and it will have all your high beam, your low beam, your clearance lights, and it's a nice way of just doing your pre-trip. And the truck also has that on the key fob here, so it's in the bag, but there is a switch on that so that you can do an exterior light test on that. Here's your signal, of course, and your wiper control. This little button on the end does not put juice on the window. This whole button right here, you got to squeeze it in, and that will put the juice on the window. This is just to interrupt your marker lights up on the roof. Down here is your control for your tilt and telescopic, so you can really adjust the wheel to get comfortable. And then here's your Jake controller and your shifter. I really like that. I wasn't sure about it at first, but it sure is nice to have the added space right in here and a nice clean install of the shifter control right there. So let's give a quick demo on the seats here. All right, now one other option that we order in our stock trucks is a swivel passenger seat. You can order a toolbox, a fixed seat, or a tube frame under here, but we like to give our customers some comfort so you have a nice seat to work with. So what you want to make sure is that when swiveling the seat around, that there is air in the seat, otherwise it will not turn. So you want to make sure that this button is engaged so that the seat is at a high level. You flip the switch, give it a half turn, slide the seat forward, and it will just slide around like so. Now you can adjust the tilt, and you can put your feet up and relax on the bed. You can engage the table, have a nice area to sit, and you can also open the fridge right from the sitting position. So it's a very nice way that this truck is configured. If you even want to unwind and watch TV, the little TV mount goes right there, and you can sit back and watch a TV show. All right. So what I'd like to show you now is some of the different ways that the seat is configured. So what you can do with this seat, you can adjust how much cushion you want to have, how much tilt you want to have with this button right here, and how much you want to have underneath your legs. So you can have if you have longer legs, you can have lots of the cushion underneath. You can tilt the seat back kind of like a lazy boy or recliner, and you can really get comfortable. So it's a very, very nice interior. All right, let's take a look at a few things in the back of the bunk here. So down here we order the trucks with a storage drawer, so nice deep pockets, which do not rattle and shake because we install these little rubber pieces that run all the way down the sides here. So you'll see here when I push this in, kind of pushes back on it a little bit. Same thing with the top drawer. This has it down there as well. So nice deep storage pockets. I've shown the table before. You just give that a slide and you got the nice table. Up above here is where your microwave would go, and up there is your little 12-volt outlet. You also have one down below right there, and up above you have a big storage, deep storage pocket. Storage in the bunk here as well. So nice, you can actually fit a hard hat in there, so if you have to run those. And then in here we have a deep closet with storage up there. Comes with a mirror, a couple pockets to keep magazines or books, and then the fridge like I showed before, and then a lower drawer down below. Now when you engage the table, this is how a person would go to sleep, have the table engaged here, and then you're not going to bump into it. You can also lift the bed up, so you have lots of access underneath. Those are on shocks, so there was no effort for me really to lift it up. Down there is your control for the cab heater, sorry, the sleeper heater. And there's the Webasto for the bunk, subwoofer, and then some of your tow hooks and your fire extinguisher, all that stuff. But you have lots of space. It's all fully open, so you can keep bottles of water down there if you want. Kind of use it as a bit of a cooler for added storage. Up above, lowering the upper bed, it's very easy to do. You just pull that down and you have full access up above to the top there. So a very spacious and roomy cab. Over here, this is the control for the S-bar heater in the back, 12-volt outlet right there, your fridge to turn that on, your controls up here for heat in the bunk. You have a door lock, a little night light, and then the marker light, or the lights inside the cab here. So all right, so just a short little tour of the T680. Thank you again for coming by to check out this truck. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to do so. If you have any questions, you can put a comment below in the video here. I try to get back to everybody's questions or comments. If you want to check out my other social media sites where I'm putting truck pictures out, you can check out my Instagram, Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter. I'll put a link up here. Just click on that link and you can see all my social media and see what else I do. And thanks for stopping by, and as always, have yourself the world's best day.